Welcome to MRC Podcast, a podcast that does not only share stories, but stories that inspires. Each week we deliver the best hard-hitting stories and books that you could ever wish for. Now here's your host Ernest Villaverde, and today we're gonna talk about one of the most famous and best-selling books in the Philippines entitled Stupid is Forever by Miriam Defensor Santiago. Sense of humor is almost absent among politicians, but Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago is a truly talented exception. People are puzzled how she can spontaneously make them laugh in the midst of national policy crisis and of the real danger to her life as a corruption fighter. This book is a collection of jokes, one-liners, pick-up lines, comebacks, and speeches delivered by the beloved senator. Also inside are illustrations by CJ De Silva Ong, Manix Abrera, and many more Philippines' best young illustrators. The book has sold over 100,000 copies since its launch in December 2014, making it the country's fastest best-selling book of 2014. The Philippine Daily Inquirer called the book of essential Miriam Defensor Santiago, and it sold as quickly as she could fire punchlines. Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago is one feisty woman, as a decorated scholar, public servant, and author. Senator Santiago can whip up spot-on jokes and commentaries that will make the readers laugh and reflect each time they flip the page. She is well known for her wit and charm, bravery and knowledge about politics that was honed by her years of experience in all the three branches of the government, having been served as the executive, judicial, and legislative branches of the government, and also with her unmatched educational attainment. Recently, she started using pick-up lines and jokes in her speeches as a way to criticize the other politicians on their wrongdoings, and that catapulted her status more on the list of the most loved personalities in the Philippines, especially by the youth who seem to enjoy her speeches. The book includes pick-up lines, jokes, and speeches. Some of the jokes are common, but if you think that it was Senator Santiago delivering the message, it will definitely make you laugh. The speeches are commendable. They are insightful to the present situation of the country. She understands what needs to be done and how to action it. I myself enjoy her lines. It's like a breath of fresh air from all the many bad things that's happening in the country. The book art is also something worth mentioning. With the help of some of the most country's famous cartoonists, they bring more life to the book. The illustrations are catchy and added to the entertainment value of the book. The author successfully mixed humor and wit. She used this book not only to entertain but also to instill values to the readers, like values about leadership, marriage, and the value of the youth to the country. It teaches readers to be mindful of their every action because it has effects that affect everyone. It doesn't only make you laugh but also will make you think. She also highlighted the values of the use of social media, how the youth on their simple ways can help propagate the seed of knowledge about who deserves to be elected. Her words have this piercing effect to me as a reader, especially on the topic of leadership. She was straightforward on what she wants readers and voters to realize. She reiterated the value of choosing the right kind of leaders the Philippines needs, considering the different factors that hamper the growth of the country. The book, though receives criticisms for the author, seems to condition her name for the upcoming 2016 presidential election. The book is full of her academic and professional achievements, which may interpret as a way of her endorsing herself. In my own opinion, whatever the main purpose of this book is, it should not overshadow the fact that the main purpose of this book is to educate the people that it should not always be fame that should dictate who should we vote for. But we should also look at their achievements because those achievements are just proofs how effective they would be when they get elected. What I also like about this book is that for me, it caters about to the need of everyone in terms of book engaging to the level of thinking of its readers. It has parts for the massa, and it also has parts for those who consider themselves part of the highly intellectual individuals. This lady's bravery is something that is commendable. Despite not being cleared yet of her lung cancer, she showed that she can still fight and be a force to reckon in the Philippine political scene. Senator Miriam Defensor once said, "Leadership is not about personality. It's about behavior, an observable set of skills and abilities." And that would be all. You have reached the end of another episode. Thanks for joining us this week on MRC Podcast. Once again, I'm your host, Ernest Villaverde. See you next time.